My name's Colby. I'm a web development student at Dixie Tech here in St. George, Utah. I'm starting this to post again on this channel because I want to start putting, kind of following my path, learning web development, and not just that, but game development on the side. So I've been making a game in Game Maker Studio 2, which is something that I've played with since I was a kid. I've had that Game Maker Studio 8 and all the ones before that. Mostly drag and drop, but I copied a lot of code off the internet and forums that I found, and was able to piece together games as a kid, as a teenager. I'm 27 now. Just getting started on my journey coding and developing software, but right now we're going to take a look at the game that I started making. Now, I've used Midjourney mostly, or entirely, for the images, and I've edited them in Photoshop to make them cut out so that the background moves, and yeah, using different features like tiling. So in Midjourney, I've spent some time and money on subscriptions so that I could come up with game assets, and I've been able to make it work, come up with player sprites. Yeah, so all the software that I've used Game Maker Studio 2, which is free for a personal license. FL Studio, which I own, FL Studio 21. I've used Photoshop. I'm subscribed to Adobe Creative Cloud right now, so I have Photoshop and Premiere. So I'll use Premiere to edit the video, and yeah, I pretty much got everything I need right now, software-wise. And hardware, I'm working on a MacBook Pro M3 Pro. Just the base model of the M3 Pro, 16-inch, so that's 18 gigabytes of RAM. Just the base model, so I don't know how many cores are in the CPU and GPU, but it's the lowest you can get for the 16-inch, the new one for the M3. Now, it's been a solid laptop so far. I'm not a Mac person. I had to move to Mac for my classes, but so far it's been a really solid machine. Even for gaming, it does some gaming for what's supported on Mac. So I'm going to switch to the webcam so I can pull up my screen recorder and show you my game. So here you can see I have some game environments that I've gone through on Midjourney and imported into Photoshop. So I've got some backgrounds here, they're tiled, so if you put one next to the other, or you loop them, basically you're gonna have a seamless image. So that's good for like scrolling backgrounds. Transparency you import these backgrounds. Well, I download the backgrounds and then upscale them 4 times in Upscaler. That's a software. It's free. Upscaler, Upscaler. And then when I import them in, I drop them down. I scale them down to 2000 by 2000. So, because there's not much of a reason to have 4000 by 4000 resolution on these. But yeah, you can see there's a clipping on the background, so it's transparent back there. And there's the background that goes behind it. There's our player, also from Midjourney. They have one of the new on the GPT store. Oh, no, not Midjourney. It was from Dolly. So on the GPT store, they have a GIF maker. So you can go in and make like a GIF of a player character or something. And it's not perfect, so I had to get a bunch of them and then kind of like cut them each out and then put them in here to our animation. And it looks like he's walking in the game, but really it's just a bunch of images of him and of the character, and it just kind of looks like he's walking right now. So it's the best I could do using Stable Diffusion. So yeah, let's just end the video here. I was gonna go through and walk through everything, but I will show you. This is how I have the room set up. So there's a health bar object up here, and then player, and then these walls are actually invisible in the game, but those are the collisions for the ground and the walls. And then I'm using Sean Spaulding's code for slope platformer. You can find it on YouTube. It's actually in a short, so you can find a short how to make slope collisions in platform games, Game Maker. He has the code for it on there. So pretty simple, and then I added a few things for the health bar and some other stuff. Change the sprite index when you're pressing the keys. Check if you're in the air to pause the animation. Set image speed to 0. Things like that. Yeah, that's it. I think in the next video I'm going to make a game from scratch in Game Maker. So go through and find the images and go through the whole process of doing this, and then hopefully make a series out of it and add a lot more stuff. So, all right.